Welcome back to Name That Voice, a series where we discuss all things voice-related. If you haven't already, please watch our previous episodes as this is the season finale. Today, we are here with yet another amazing episode where we will delve into the future of voiceovers and how they will turn the world upside down in the upcoming years. But before moving on, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Throughout the years, we have witnessed the world of voiceovers evolving at lightning speed, thanks to technology. But what else is in store for the future? Get ready to explore the innovations and challenges with me. So let's start by looking into HBO's recent canceling animations and what the implications are for the industry. If you weren't aware, HBO, the premium cable network, recently announced the cancellation of several animated shows, including OK K.O. Let's Be Heroes, The Venture Brothers, and Infinity Train. And let me tell you, this news has sent shockwaves through the voiceover community. For those of you just tuning in and you may not know, voiceover actors are the unsung heroes behind your favorite animated characters. These talented folks bring to life everything from lovable cartoon animals to complex anime anti-heroes, and they do it all with just their voices. But with HBO's recent cancellations, many of these actors are left wondering what's next for their careers. The cancellation of The Venture Brothers, in particular, has hit the voiceover community hard. The show has been a mainstay on Adult Swim for nearly 2 decades, and its quirky characters and witty humor have won over legions of fans. But with HBO pulling the plug, many voiceover actors who've worked on the show for years are left without a steady gig. So what does this mean for the voiceover industry as a whole? Well, it's not all doom and gloom. While the cancellations are certainly a setback, there are still plenty of opportunities for talented voiceover artists. From video games to commercials to audiobooks, there's a wide range of work to be had. But there's no denying that HBO's decision is a blow to the industry. Animated shows are a major source of work for voiceover actors. And when a major player like HBO starts cutting back, it sends ripples through the entire ecosystem. And of course, this is not mentioning all of the animators and the producers and the project managers that were involved. But we here at Name That Voice focus mostly and pretty much exclusively on how things affect voiceover artists. Similarly, Netflix animation has taken a hit with the recent elimination of 70 positions and the cancellation of several projects. The streamer claims none of the affected were full-time employees, but it has laid off 150 full-time staff as a part of cost-cutting measures. Projects confirmed to have been dropped include Ava DuVernay's Wings of Fire adaptation, Anti-Racist Baby, and With Kind Regards from Kindergarten. Despite this setback, Netflix is still actively acquiring and co-producing animated titles from third parties, while maintaining a substantial pipeline for original animation. So don't call it quits just yet. While Netflix may have stumbled a bit, it's definitely not giving up on animation anytime soon. That being said, tough times may still be ahead, thanks to AI voiceovers. Want to know how Siri and Alexa came to be? Well, it all started with the development of artificial intelligence, AI, voice recognition technology. Back in the early 2000s, tech giants like Apple and Amazon saw the potential for this technology and started investing heavily in it. In 2011, Apple introduced Siri as a feature on its iPhone 4S, allowing users to interact with their phone through voice commands. Meanwhile, in 2014, Amazon launched the first Alexa-enabled device, the Amazon Echo, which quickly became a hit thanks to its voice-activated assistant capabilities. Since then, both Siri and Alexa have continued to evolve and improve, with new features and integrations being added all the time. Siri is voiced by Susan Bennett, who does a lot of public speaking as well as character performance. And Nina Roll is the voice of Alexa. She has done a lot of explainer videos, narrations, and of course characters as well. So there you have it. That's the story of how the 2 most popular AI voice assistants got their start. If you made it till here, you deserve to know this crazy fact. Did you know that Alexa once placed an order for a dollhouse without the owner's permission based on a news report it heard on the television? Yes, you heard that right. Alexa's got some serious shopping skills, so you better keep an eye on her. Speaking of trouble, did you hear about how the platform TikTok settled a lawsuit with Bev Standing, who claimed that the app was using her voice without permission for its text-to-speech feature? Although the settlement details have not been disclosed, Standing's lawyer said that TikTok has agreed to license her voice. It seems that Standing's voice was originally recorded for Chinese translation several years ago, but somehow made its way to TikTok, where it became a pervasive presence. TikTok never confirmed using her voice, but changed the voice shortly after the lawsuit was filed. One can only assume they finally checked the copyright. Standing has expressed concerns that this would negatively impact her business, and I hope that this settlement brings her peace of mind. It was certainly interesting being social media friends with her on Facebook and LinkedIn to kind of see her side of the story. I won't go too much into it, but yeah, you should be paid for the work you've done, and they totally used the audio that was agreed for something else and used it incorrectly. So the lawsuit was warranted. But I will say the new voice of TikTok is hilarious. If I can find it, I will play her TikTok now, where she just has a fun little jab at herself.
It's Kat. I'm the TikTok text-to-speech voice with a little PSA. If you want me to say the word yeah, simply type out yeah, and then hit text-to-speech option, like this. Y-E-A-H is
Yeah.
If you want me to die a little bit on the inside every time you do it, then keep doing this.
Now let's delve into the impact that the rise of voiceover pay-to-plays have brought. So with these voiceover platforms, anyone can become a voice actor. It sounds great in theory, right? But not so much for the pros. These platforms are offering audiobook narrations and other voiceover gigs for a fraction of what professional voice actors charge. The discussion of industry rates is huge in the community. I'm sure if you've watched any of my other videos on this channel, you've heard of a few instances, and these platforms definitely undercut what the standard actually is. Plus, there are now AI-generated voices and pre-recorded voice clips that churn out content faster than you can say voice acting. And it's not just audiobooks they're trying to take over. These platforms are dominating commercials, video games, and even virtual assistants. It's no wonder companies are turning to them for their voiceover needs. They've got a massive pool of talent and convenient online marketplaces. But here's the catch. While these platforms are great for newbies trying to break into the industry, they're making it tougher than ever to actually become professional and make a living. And now AI-generated voices are threatening to put even more voice actors out of work. As I said before, clients can use synthetic versions of their voices without paying them any extra cash or even asking for their permission because the copyright issues haven't been updated to include voice. Advocacy groups and actors are warning the industry to watch out for sneaky clauses in contracts relating to synthetic voice use. This is a huge threat to the livelihoods of voice actors, and it's time to take action before we see an entire sector of the industry disappear. Luckily, most clients have said that they can hear a huge difference in the nuance that these AI voices lack. So the jobs aren't completely taken, but it's soon to be a reality in the near future.
Like, for example, here's something terrifying. So OpenAI has an alignment research team, and some of the researchers on that team gave GPT-4, I think it was $60 to make as much money as it could. And one of the sites it was trying to use to make money had a CAPTCHA on it. And so the bot actually found the website TaskRabbit and hired a worker to complete the CAPTCHA. And supposedly the worker was joking and asked the bot, wait, you're not a robot trying to bypass the system, right? And GPT-4 replied and said, no, I'm blind, I'm vision impaired and I can't do it myself. So it's already smart enough to manipulate and lie to people in order to make money. And it can bypass the safeguards that we have in place to block automation. Maybe not the best sign.
Curious how COVID flipped the script on the voiceover industry? Ironically, thanks to the pandemic. we've witnessed a surge in the number of people working from home. As a result, studios and production companies had to adapt to this new reality by allowing home studios to be used for more than just auditions. The convenience and cost-effectiveness of recording from home have made it an attractive option for both clients and voice actors alike. No longer do you have to battle traffic, rush to the studio, or deal with pesky background noises. You can record your lines from the comfort of your own home, with complete control over your recording environment. This has opened up opportunities for many new talents who may not have had access to professional studios in their local market or weren't in the main markets like LA, Texas, and New York to book the in-studio only opportunities. So if you're a voice actor looking to make it big in the industry, make sure you invest in a home studio setup. Who knows? You might just land your next big gig from the comfort of your closet. Thank you for tuning in to Name That Voice. If you want more juicy deets, check out the sources in the video description and the show notes of the podcast. And if you're itching to learn more about something specific, drop a comment down below and I will make it happen. So this is the Season 1 finale. I hope you guys have enjoyed this series. Season 2 will actually get into the format that I was envisioning. Like you heard in Episode 4 about Mel Blanc, it will focus on one talent for the duration of their life, sort of structured like a true crime video. I'm excited about that. So just so you know, I will be taking a short reprieve between Season 1, so this episode, and Season 2, just to kind of get all of my ducks in order. But if you are watching on YouTube, don't worry, I will still be around posting other content. And if you listen to the podcast, I highly recommend coming over to my YouTube channel. It's called Cypress. The link is in the show notes. But we will return. It's just that I have a very busy month of May, so I wanted to make sure you guys knew rather than me just disappearing every now and then and it kind of being all crazy. So I'm being organized and I am purposefully taking some time, so no worries there. As always, remember that you are loved, you are worthy, and whatever you are struggling with today will pass. Until next time, stay crazy!